Hey, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I know you already have. This drill right here is basically something that you can do at the house. You don't need much room or space. The only thing you need is a ball and a seat. So as you can see, I'm constantly dribbling the ball, but my head is up every time, right? No looking down, nothing like that, right? So you start off slow until you're comfortable enough to go fast. Then once you start going fast, you put it between your legs, over, under, up, figure eight, however you want to, right? But one thing I need you to do is make sure you maintain your head, keep it up, dribble as much as you want until you feel comfortable. This drill right here, as a kid I did to build confidence, all right? So, again, tell your friends, tell everybody you know, everybody you care about. Make sure you subscribe, OBE, the channel, Only Basketball Elite. Check out the website and stay tuned for more. All right, for this drill right here, people, what we'll be doing, we'll be executing the proper way to do defense, right? All right, whenever you're doing defense and you get ready, you want to get in a defensive stance, right? So that means shoulder, when they say shoulder width apart, have your legs, your shoulders, everything lined up, right? So when the coach hollers defense, drop down. I teach my kids to drop down, hit the ground. When you hit the ground, you come up, arms wide. No matter how tall, no matter how small, make sure you get your arms up, right? Make yourself seem bigger than you're supposed to be, just huge, right? Like you're giving somebody a big hug. Now, what you're gonna do is, if I know this cone is right here, and I'm down, so I go defense, boom, I come up. I have a thing where I say 12 o'clock. This is your 12 o'clock, right here. I have a thing called 9 o'clock, right? This is my hand for my 9 o'clock, so there's 12 and 9 o'clock. This hand is always gonna lead to where I'm going. So if I'm going to my right, I'll be at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So in slow motion, this is what I want you to do. Again, all you need are cones and intensity for this one, right? So as I'm going to my left, it'll be 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I'm bent down, my knees are bent. I'm looking. Now, coach is gonna say go. When he say go, I go. One, I'm sliding. Hands out, agitating the player, slide my feet. Once I touch this cone, I then pick up my right leg and I realize I'm going this way, so I pivot. Once I pivot, now it's 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Still slide, step, slide, step, slide, step, slide. Touch this one, all the time I'm staying low. I'm in my Elvis, I call this the Elvis, right? Because you want to be able to move your knees, this is the Elvis, right? So now once I touch this cone, I pick it up, I see where I'm going. 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Boom, I'm just agitating. I'm making the guard mad, I'm making him nervous. Touch the cone, now reverse pivot. Same thing, I got my 3 o'clock, my 12 o'clock. Agitate,
Good.
and I touch, right? So remember, a lot of the times, people are not gonna be able to play defense that long, so as a defender, if you wanna earn more time, be a good defender. Be a great defender, right? So I'm gonna go through some fast speed right quick for you. All the way. That's it. That's all you have to do. But remember, intensity is definitely what you're going for, and in this drill, don't worry about speed as of now. The biggest thing is creating good habits. So you want your form to be the best, right? All right, next drill I'm gonna display. Once you get to the cone, you throw the ball between your legs, right? Low center of gravity. So push off, change the speed, slow down, throw it between your legs again, push off and change the speed, and we'll do that until we hit each cone. Then once we do that, we'll proceed with another drill, which will be behind the back. Same thing. Once you get to here, center of gravity, as this is the defender, throw it behind your back, and push off, accelerate to the next cone, right? So those are the two drills that we'll do right now. All you need in this drill It's cones, basketball, and intensity. Nothing happens overnight. So make sure you work at this, get a good sweat, and everything that you do will pay off. Now with this drill right here, as you see, we have hurdles. And the only thing we're doing off of these hurdles is more or less teaching you the foot placement or your footwork. Say you can use these hurdles as a down screen. What I use them for in my drills is just to see my players make sure they don't get lazy with their feet. So with this drill, we'll do this. Shot. I'll have you, if you're at home or in the gym, depending on your rep, how hard you go, you want to shoot as many or make as many as possible. The key to this is proper techniques, jumping over the hurdles, not knocking the hurdles down, and hitting the elbow shot, right? So every driller you do like that, next thing you want to do, free throw line. This is essential. This is parity, this is key. This is where you're going. Make two, make sure you make two. Step up. My foot is with the rim. Once my foot is with the rim, that's a drill I do on my farm shooting. Stick the ball out. As you can see, once I stick the ball out, I'm shooting off my fingertips. My palm, the ball is not resting on my palm. It's resting on my fingertips. I split the goal. Stick the ball out, make sure everything is good. Elbow in. Once my elbow in, your elbow should look like this. It should look like an L. Make sure you break your wrist. Wrist all the way back. Ball outside of your palm. Use your fingertips. At the highest point, you want to follow through. Always make sure you leave it hanging. Leaving it hanging, that way it helps you determine what you did wrong. Did I leave it hanging here? Did I leave it hanging here? Did I not follow through? All of that is important, right? So when setting up your free throws, make sure your right foot, if you're a right-hand shooter, make sure that is splitting the goal. If you're a left-hand shooter, make sure it's your left. Get your rhythm. Make sure everything is pointed toward the goal. Shoulder width apart. It's about that foundation. Follow through, leave it, always leave it hanging with your follow through. And that is how you shoot the free throws. Again, kids, free throws are very important. If you watch the tournament or any other games, those are critical. Free, that's why they call them free throws. They're a free shot. If you want to stay on the court, get more game time, practice the fundamentals. That's what we're building. Brick by brick, those are fundamentals that you need to succeed.